That the fiber which unites Nigeria is on the verge of snapping is no longer hidden. The founder of Adoration Ministry, Enugu, Nigeria, Amen, Reverend Father Mbaka, hammered on this when he warned that the kind of bitter politics being played by politicians is dividing the country. Father Mbaka also said religious leaders offended God during the just concluded 2023 elections, adding that he has begged God for forgiveness on their behalf. Ejike Mbaka.
So, yes, I like something that he said here, which is that politicians are dividing us by their rhetorics and all that. It's a fact.
Okay, Jide, let me quickly take this breather. When we come back, we'll continue with our discussion. Please, don't go away. Thank you for staying with us. If you're just joining us, this is TVC News Journalist Hangout. And I still have the mess robe of Bajire Kolade Otitoju in-house and GKB in-house too. Jide, before we went on that break, we were talking about Reverend Father Mbaka.
Yes. There's something that he said that really struck a chord with me, and that is the fact that politicians, with their nasty and feral rhetorics, are dividing us as a people. And people, mobsters, cyber mobsters, who see in politicians their messiah, do not even want to agree that other people are entitled to their opinion.
At all. That's
a
big problem here.
So this is the problem. Let's play politics in a dignified, in a decent manner. Politics is a game after all. I gave the example of Kwankwaso. He lost in 2019. He didn't pull the roof down. He didn't say, oh yeah, start killing people.
He went to go and recalibrate.
Today is more popular than
the worship
2019. In 2019, he could barely win outside Kano Metropolis.
Yes.
But today, he's winning in the hinterland. The results show. The results speak for themselves. So
maybe it was rigged.
Let's stop dividing ourselves on the altar of politics. It makes no sense. It is one country. You can't choose, you can't be letting loose fake news, be spilling hate,
I'm telling you.
and all those ugly things that divide us as a people, that seek to bring us down, bring the country down because of political differences.
Just hatred. Somebody asked me on my primary school thread today, and they asked me that they should ask me. He said, "Is Bola Tinubu alive?" I just look at it. I just said not, because out of the figment of their imagination,
what they wish to see is to hear that he's dead.
Just to want him dead. So I don't have a right to be batified, and I'll tell you that you don't have a right to be obedient.
Articulate.
You can't tolerate me or articulate.
No,
Why would you even wish anyone?
Oh no! It's getting traction once.
No,
it's all over.
We're already at that depth.
No.
Anytime he travels,
he said no. It's no more.
Hospital.
He says it's no more. It's no more.
Anytime he travels,
I think that
he must be in hospital. So man cannot travel.
They said they've carried him.
The other day
and he has been wrapped in white.
The other day,
Nigerian confirmed saying him.
The man had to show himself on a stationary bike, just for them to know that I'm alive. What is
because of that?
Somebody traveling.
Well, let me tell you something for free. That thing is not going.
He must not travel again.
They did it for the last 8 years, and they are going to do it. Because these are children of hate. It's what they were fed on. It's what they grew up with. Because I keep asking them. If you keep saying...
I look at your Jubilee now. Your Jubilee is looking finer.
Yes.
Held there.
The one
Your
that they said is
Jubril
dead.
that you buried in Saudi Arabia. He's been held there after 8 years because you don't have control over his health.
Oh, it's God. Only God has the final say on life and death.
You know now, you know of
You know, a
man
friend of mine,
who went to bury his
Abbas
mother.
Adetunji, there's a guy who used to spew this kind of nonsense on his wall and even went as far as swearing at him. That guy died within days of the altercation, and he said, you see, the person was wishing me death.
You can't even play God. I
God,
know of a guy who died waiting to bury his mom. He went home to his estate and said he wanted to rest for 10 minutes before they start the burial of his mom. They went back and he was dead. So when people play with death, you wonder. And since when do they start playing God? Because God has a way of shaming those who play his role whenever we do.
Nobody can share God's role with him.
God's majesty is undiluted.
The hatred is too much.
They took it to the church. They took it to the altar. They did a lot of things, said a lot of things. Some even said point blank that there won't be election. We went ahead, election was conducted. That pastor,
No results.
The one said they should cut his hand.
we are looking for that one now. If
He said if Albert Bassi does not win
the election,
you know, people
they should cut his hand.
people speaking their own minds
And projecting it to
and
God.
making it sound like thus said the Lord.
I
You
mean,
should
why
say, thus said myself.
you see the congregation,
not a
they'll be
point.
clapping. They say the person that is going to win, he has a Christian name in between. Oh, Peter the Rock. Woo!
God gave us free will, so we can do it.
Wow.
God does not give us free will.
People
so
go
that
to church and they allow themselves to be misled.
You know, that's what happened in Guyana. That guy,
Ralph Waldo Emerson said, if I must stay inside a church, every time I hear a false sentiment, I will never stay there 5 minutes. Because the person preaching is a human being like you, you know, and man is by nature even biased. Man is by nature biased.
yeah.
Once you are
One was
convinced about
described as a
something,
jacker. The other one was described as just listen to
liars,
someone.
liars.
Say that one is a jacker. The other person is a blood-sucking vampire. And that vampire today,
Has you seen a vampire before?
he's your president-elect. Go and stand before him on his inauguration day and call him a vampire.
Leave those pastors.
No, and those who are selling their passport, I told them I have passports to sell.
Expired passport. That
Yeah,
the
if you want to sell
expired
passports.
Expired
The
passport.
expired passport.
No, I have some expired
Let me
passports.
tell you,
I know now.
the struggle to get
Nigerian passport.
your
Yes,
passport validated.
people have-
If you are outside
foreigners
the
are trying to
country,
Are you
come
telling me?
I can't be telling you because you move from
Foreigners
Chicago,
are struggling
you go
to come
New
into
York.
You go to Atlanta.
Sometimes you go to DC.
You have to go to DC if you don't get it in New York.
70% of Nigerians
Los
are abroad
Angeles.
in that US.
They have to fly to Washington.
Expired passport. That's what they're carrying about. So it's very easy.
So unwind one here. So unwind me. Say
So
you
if
dey
like,
unwind me.
your cherished passport in Nigeria now, it's very difficult to get a Nigerian passport now.
Tear it now.
Yeah, it,
You can't tear it.
Tear it now.
Because somebody won. Nigeria, I think we should
the
come to
person they are knocking their head against the wall, did not even come second. That's what is so irritating.
No, they believe that he won the election.
Really.
That's what Ejike Mbaka was saying.
You
here,
remember
that-
what's the name of that man in Guyana that people 2,000 people died or 200 people died with in the 70s? Something Jones. He told his people that the world will end, so they have to die. And everybody with logic will want to know that if the world is ending, why must I die? Why can't I wait for the world to end so all of us will die together?
One said they should go and be eating grass.
Yeah. Like
They ran out and we were eating grass like herbivorous animals.
And the one that put out his shoe and said the passport is coming out of it.
My friend, the matter of this happens most election years. You remember what happened when they said Obasanjo would not be president?
Yes.
After he had won an election.
Yeah.
It led to riots here. And people died here in Lagos because a pastor claimed that Obasanjo would not be inaugurated. Somebody who had won an election.
A lot of people are waiting at him to say, May 29, you see, this man will not be inaugurated. Let's see. May 29 is how many days are?
We are waiting.
We are waiting.
All I know is that it is God
Yeah.
God that is having
that has the final say, not us. It's God that has the final say.
And not anybody on Twitter.
Killing one another, hating one another because of politicians is the height of stupidity. You
And
cannot,
these are
you cannot hate fellow Nigerians on the basis of religion, on the basis of ethnicity, on the basis of